Hi everybody, it's me again, and this video would be like a part 2 of my previous video about quetiapine. And now I've been on quetiapine for about more than 1 month, so I will estimate 1 month and a half maybe. And so now I can, share with you in more depth my experience with quetiapine. Uh, some things about myself. I went to my psychiatrist last month, and he told me that since I responded quite well to the quetiapine, my depression can be actually not only a depression but something in the bipolar spectrum. He told me, and I started to think about it, and I have to say agree. I agree quite much with him because I start to get mixed episodes. I think where I actually am very agitated, very anxious, but at the same time very depressed. And this could be a feature of my mixed episode or dysphoric mania, and that's when I basically start to self-injure. I actually don't think clearly while I do that, but I don't know, it's like I enter in this state of complete, how can I describe it? Agitation mixed with intrusive thoughts and negative thoughts, and my only way to stop this chain of thoughts is by cutting myself, but since the introduction of quetiapine, this progressed into something better. It's 3 weeks that I don't cut myself anymore, and I'm very satisfied by that. Here you maybe, I don't know if you can see it on camera, but here you can see some of my scars, and they are almost, cured basically. And he told me, my psychiatrist told me to raise my quetiapine dosage from 50 to 100 milligrams per day, taken of course at night before bed, 1 hour and a half before bed. I normally take it at 9 p.m., and that's a good thing because it it helps me to sleep, but it doesn't leave me too groggy the next morning. So I think 100 milligrams is what is working for me until now, associated with 10 milligrams of Lexapro or escitalopram. And I also discontinued my clonazepam, which was basically unuseful at such low doses. I was taking 0.25 milligrams. And quetiapine, since it's a stronger medication and not as addictive as clonazepam, my doctor told me to discontinue the clonazepam. Well, about quetiapine, until now I have to say it's a wonder medication for me because it helps me to control pretty much every feature of my disorder that makes it very difficult for me to live normally. And this bipolar disorder that I have is associated with BPD, and the two are very similar but different in some things. And basically quetiapine helps me very much to manage these two things. And associated with the Lexapro, I think this is very good for me, and it's helping me a great deal. Of course, quetiapine comes with some side effects that I mentioned, in the other video. But now, since I'm taking quetiapine for a longer period of time, I can tell you in more depth what these side effects are. Um, as I said, the positive effects are, an elevation in mood, which is stronger since I raise my dosage to 100 milligrams. Of course, very good sleep. I don't feel, I feel refreshed when I get up. A pretty strong reduction in anxiety. I don't feel anxious right now. Basically, my anxiety was reduced a great deal, and so are my negative thoughts, and this chain of thoughts that really bothers me very much and makes it impossible to concentrate on other things, more important things. It also reduced my aggressivity, which was really bad at some points. Of course, self-aggression, because I don't basically harm other people. I don't want to do it, and so I harm myself, which I don't know if it's better or worse, but it's as bad as harming other people. And quetiapine and therapy helped me to basically reduce this need to harm myself. That's very good. Basically, I am more relaxed and more chill out, and that's very good. As I was saying before, side effects are dry mouth, grogginess after I take quetiapine, sedation, brain fog, which, as I said before, maybe tends to get better with time. Maybe it's a bit early, but sometimes I think I am like more slowed down, and I don't know if I like it, but since I don't have any these negative things anymore. I think if I weigh the pros and the cons, I think the pros are much stronger than the cons. And this bothers me a little bit, this brain fog, because I study medicine, uh, which is quite complicated, and I need to be focused in class and after class because I have to study, and sometimes it bothers me. But it's not as bad as the first days I was taking quetiapine, and it's actually better, and it helps me to concentrate more on the important things and not on the unimportant things and negative things. So, well, it's there is an upside and a downside. Other side effects, I don't know actually if a bit of restlessness, because I was always restless. So I don't think restlessness was generated by Seroquel. Um, at the beginning there was tremors. When I raised to 50 milligrams per day, there was some tremors. Now not anymore, and they are generally associated to intake of caffeine. So when I take caffeine, there is a good probability that I will, have tremors and jerkies, and jerks. I mean, sorry, um, a while after I take caffeine. Um, well, sinus congestion, it's a bit better on 100 milligrams than it was on 25 milligrams. or maybe I just, became accustomed to this side effect. I think that's basically it for the side effects. And basically, one thing that I want to add is that when you raise the dosage of quetiapine at 100 milligrams, it begins not only to affect the histamine receptors and the alpha 1 receptors. It begins to, have an effect, an antagonism on serotonin receptor 5-HT1A and 5-HT2A and 2C. So I think this is what is helping with the depression, because as far as I know, 5-HT1A and 5-HT2A and 2C are actually autoreceptors. So blocking them triggers serotonin to be released, and so there is a higher amount of serotonin in the synapse. This is as I know, this is what I know. I can be wrong, but this is what I read about quetiapine. So that's basically it. Every comment that you should have, or some doubts, you can write me as always in my comment wall, or you can write me a private message and ask me whatever you want. And I hope you are well, and I wish you good luck with everything. Bye.